Hey everybody, I'm here today to talk to you about how to tell if you're pregnant. Now these are some early warning signs and early symptoms of pregnancy, and I will be outlining some of those early signs and early symptoms in this video. So let's get right to it. The first sign and symptom is shortness of breath. A growing fetus needs oxygen, so it will leave you feeling short of breath. So if you are experiencing shortness of breath, that is definitely one of the early signs and symptoms of being pregnant. The second one is sore breasts. If you feel that your breasts are sore, and if your areola is darker than usual, and if you have some veins in your breasts that are more pronounced or more visible than usual, then that is definitely one of the other early signs and symptoms that you may be pregnant. The third one is being extra tired. So it is normal for people to go through periods of time in which they are more tired than usual, but if you feel extra tired for no apparent reason, if you just had a regular day and you feel extra tired, then that may be an early sign of pregnancy, simply because your body is going through something different, it is going through something unusual, and there's something growing. So basically all of those things take away from your energy and will cause you to feel more tired. The fourth early sign and symptom of being pregnant is urinating more frequently than usual. When you are pregnant, your body is producing extra fluids, so your bladder has to work really hard. And because it is working really hard, you will have to urinate more frequently than you usually do. So if you are urinating more frequently than usual, and you are not drinking any more fluids than you usually do, then that is definitely one of the early signs and symptoms of being pregnant. The fifth one is stomach pains and cramps around the stomach area. It is normal for women to experience cramps here and there, but if you are constantly feeling a cramp and there is no reason to feel cramps, there is no outside reason to feel cramps, then it could simply be because your uterus is stretching in preparation for having a baby. When you are pregnant, your uterus begins to stretch in order to prepare for the baby, and that will definitely cause cramps because your stomach area and your body will be going through something that it is not used to. And the sixth early sign / symptom that I want to discuss is a very common and popular one. It is craving certain foods and having an aversion to other foods. So if you are craving a hamburger all of a sudden, or if you hate the smell or you hate the taste of fish all of a sudden, that could be because you are pregnant. It is a very common and popularly talked about symptom of pregnancy, because many women experience it both in the early and later stages of pregnancy. And it simply happens because your body is going through different things. It is going through something unusual, so your body will react differently, or it will react unusually to things that you may regularly encounter. If you regularly just like hamburgers, but all of a sudden you really want a hamburger really badly, or if you normally like fish and all of a sudden you can't stand the smell or the taste of fish at all, then or other foods, you can substitute those for other foods depending on your own specific situation. That could be a really significant sign that you may be pregnant. And that's basically it. In this video, I have told you how to tell if you are pregnant. Now, obviously, you can take a specific pregnancy test. You can take a dedicated pregnancy test, and that will tell you that you are pregnant. But if you are looking for some early signs and symptoms, then the things that I have stated in this video and the signs and symptoms that I have outlined in this video will give you an idea as to whether or not you are pregnant. Now, if you are experiencing all of these signs and symptoms, or even some or most of these signs and symptoms, then that doesn't necessarily mean that you are pregnant. It just means that you are experiencing the signs and symptoms that are directly related to being pregnant. But there are also many other things that can cause you to experience these signs and symptoms. So don't take this video with a grain of salt. Don't think that, if you're experiencing all of these signs and symptoms, that all of a sudden you are pregnant, for sure. It doesn't mean that. It just means that these are some warning signs, some early warning signs and early symptoms of being pregnant. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.